and just for here from the garden, we're back to a new Simpsons video, and we're back with yet another re-reviewing of my favorite episodes of The Simpsons, and this one is another good one. And I did briefly mention, this episode in the Homer's Phobia episode, you know, where, John had the pen pals bowling shirt that he was wearing. And this is the episode where it first begins. The whole pen pal thing is bowling team. And we see Bart and Milhouse at the comic book guy's store, and buys this book. And yeah, Mo is closing up shop because it's just Homer there. And I just love that Mayor Quimby and his relatives that act a lot like him, I'm assuming, is his relative family, is going to Moe's, and they're like, "Aw," when the lights turn off. And Homer is telling Moe that they need to find somewhere else to go, which they can't bowl because, yeah, they're gonna need a team, which Apu is there, which they're like, we won't a lane, but they're short one person, so Homer's like, Otto will bowl with us. But now he wants a $500 registration fee. And then he tells Marge if she'll give him $500 for sex, which of course she isn't. And then she mentions, or suggests, Mr. Burns. And Bart is in class and has this shirt down with homework, which Mrs. Krabappel is trying to hide the shirt. And yeah, all the kids are going on a riot. And Ralph is eating paste. I mean, that's not a surprise. And yeah, they're just going absolutely crazy. And Superintendent Chalmers is about to give the school a good rating until the kids come storming in. And of course, Principal Skinner finds the culprit and makes Bart walk home in this cushion. And Mr. Burns is smelling some of his ether that he is having, and making him hallucinate, thinking that Homer is popping fresh, or the Pillsbury Doughboy, and tickling him as well. And Homer is wondering if he can get $500, which, yeah, of course he writes a check for $500. And then, poor old man, though, we see Mr. Burns about to drill this old man's head as well. And yeah, we see the team having their, not official shirts, but it's a good start. And then we see the Channel 6 team. The Bumblebee guy, the guy that we see in the helicopter, and Kent Brockman and Krusty. And Arlo is bowling, and he gets a split. And they're about to they're cheering for him, but he actually did it, and they won. And then they're like, or they have to pour back the beer. And Homer tells Marge about how it was, and how amazing it was. And if things can't get any worse for the school, Principal Skinner has to tell the kids that they're having to wear uniforms thanks to Bart. And of course they start throwing stuff at Bart. And yeah, they say the uniforms that they are having to wear. And then they bring in the boys and girls and sizes for them. And yeah, we see the teams that are standing. And I just love this, though, when Homer's team are playing against the policemen. They're like, "Alright, Snake, make us proud." And he's like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then he's, "Bye." Snake just leaves like that. And yeah, they are just one team away. And that is from getting the trophy. And that is the Holy Rollers. Ned, Maude, Helen, and the Reverend. And yeah, Ned has one pen standing, and Homer's like, or just laughing at Ned, and Ned says, "It's me, Ned," and the pen just knocks over, and the thing with the balls come back is electrocutes Homer. And then Mr. Burns realizes that he doesn't remember writing a check for bowling. And then we see that, yeah, of course, putting the match and saying that, yeah, Homer was the invitation of the Pillsbury Doughboy. And then we actually see a cameo of 4 different people. 1, Larlene. Number 2, Mindy. 3, Jock. And then that girl that was dancing with Homer, and Homer got caught by, or got in trouble with Marge by. 4 characters in one, though, that a lot of people would like to see return. And yeah, Mr. Burns comes, and it's like he's gonna, of course, shut down this whole team of bowling that Homer did. But no, he says he wants to join the team. And yeah, of course, Moe and everybody else isn't so sure about this. And Homer is gonna give Mr. Burns a shot, which, yeah, Mr. Burns is so pitiful. Like, for real, though. He can't even... I'm sorry, but... And of course, yeah, Homer's like, welcome aboard. Anyway, like, yeah, you can clearly tell that Homer's made a bad choice. And Bart grabs his slingshot. Well, I mean, I feel like Mrs. Krabappel is doing this on purpose, though. Or intended to do this, to see if Bart is going to do it, because just that angle that she's doing, though, moving her desk. Like, why do I have a feeling she's trying to get Bart to do this? But of course, with these uniforms, they're not able to do what they were doing before. And yeah, Moe Apu is trying to get Homer to tell Mr. Burns that it's not going to be a good idea for him to be in the team. And yeah, we just see the whole school just being absolutely sad. For real. The whole elementary school is sad looking. And yeah, everything seems to be going good with Superintendent Chalmers and Skinner until it starts raining. And yeah, their clothes change and they start being back to themselves again. And Homer's just upset that Mr. Burns is just going to be ruining everything for the team. But Marge says that maybe Mr. Burns will help them win. And yeah, at the bowling alley, Moe says that he has a feeling Mr. Burns will have a little bit of an accident. And Mr. Burns is like, I'm not going to be able to bowl. And yeah, Moe comes in and pretty much snaps back Mr. Burns' leg in place. And Moe is like, alright, that's it. Either Mr. Burns goes or Moe goes. And Apu is saying the same thing. And then before Homer tells Mr. Burns that he's off of the team, he gives them the pen pal uniforms that we've seen, like I said, with Homer's phobia. And of course, they're like, after Homer says that he's off of the team, they're like, he's just kidding you. Yeah, now they changed their minds since they got official uniforms. And yeah, I just love this, but when Mr. Burns rolls, we see all of the others of the Holy Rollers getting strikes, while Mr. Burns' one ball is still trying to make it to the end and goes into the gutters. And they're just like, goodbye trophy. And then Mr. Burns rolls again, and they just need 2 pins to win. And Otto makes the crane machine fall over, and it causes the 2 pins to fall. And yeah, Homer's team won. But Mr. Burns takes the trophy and ditches his team. And then we just end it with Otto, Apu, and Moe cheering Homer while he's trying to get back the trophy. But he gets attacked by the guard dogs. Or the hounds. But yeah, a really good one. Definitely loved it. Always do love this one. Especially Homer forming his team, and how Mr. Burns is with this too. But yeah, I'd like to know what y'all think. The next one.